key turns slow in the lock, like it knows I'm the only one coming home. Lights flicker on in an empty room, but they don't chase the dark away. Your coat still hangs by the door, though I swore I'd throw it out last week. Now it's just another ghost I keep whispering what we used to be. I pour a glass I don't even drink, stare at the wall like it might talk back. Every corner holds a memory, every silence pulls me deeper in the black. Alone again tonight, the quiet cuts like a knife. Heartbreak wrapped around me, stealing every breath of life. I'm lost inside this house we built, disappointed in the fight. No one here to hold me, just the echo of goodbye. Alone again tonight. Oh, alone again tonight. I replay every word you said, the ones that felt like solid ground. Now they crumble under footsteps of the love that let me down. Friends keep saying give it time, but time just laughs and walks away. Leaves me counting empty days, wondering why I still stay. The bed is cold on your side still, the pillow smells like yesterday. I reach out in the dark and find nothing but the ache that won't fade. Alone again tonight, the quiet cuts like a knife. Heartbreak wrapped around me, stealing every breath of life. I'm lost inside this house we built, disappointed in the fight. No one here to hold me, just the echo of goodbye. Alone again tonight. Oh, alone again tonight. Depression sits beside me like an old familiar friend, whispers that I'm worthless, that this pain will never end. I scroll through old photos till my eyes burn red with tears. Every smile we captured feels like 100 wasted years. Why did I believe forever when forever always lies? Why am I still here waiting for a love that said goodbye? I scream into the silence, but the silence screams back louder. I'm drowning in the lonely, and no one's coming to pull me out. Alone again tonight, the stars don't even shine, just a broken heart still beating, running out of time. I'm disappointed in the mirror, lost in who I've become. Lonely doesn't feel like living, it feels like being done. Alone again tonight. Alone again tonight, the quiet cuts like a knife. Heartbreak wrapped around me, stealing every breath of life. I'm so tired of pretending that I'll ever be alright, so I turn off all the lights and let the darkness hold me tight. Alone again tonight. Yeah, I'm alone again tonight. Good night to the nothing, good night to the pain. Alone again tonight. was gonna feel the same. I open my eyes and the room feels too still. Your side of the bed is empty and cold like a hill. The clock keeps on ticking, but time doesn't move. I'm breathing, but inside there's nothing to prove. The mirror shows someone I don't even know. Eyes full of nothing, a face full of snow. I reach for the light, but it feels far away. This ache in my chest is here to stay. This is the end of me, the end of who I was. Lost in the silence, covered in dust. Disappointed and broken, I'm falling apart. So lonely it burns like a hole in my heart. The end of me, yeah, I'm already gone. Alone in this darkness, from dusk until dawn. You took all my pieces and left me to bleed. This is the end of me. I'm done, I'm done. I walk through the days, but my feet feel like stone. People are talking, I'm walking alone. Their smiles pass by me like lights in the rain. I nod and I pretend, but I'm lost in the pain. Your jacket still hangs by the door like a ghost. I touch it each morning, it's all I have left. I'm disappointed in me for holding on tight. I'm lost in this nothing, no wrong and no right. This is the end of me, the end of who I was. Lost in the silence, covered in dust. Disappointed and broken, I'm falling apart. So lonely it burns like a hole in my heart. The end of me, yeah, I'm already gone. Alone in this darkness, from dusk until dawn. You took all my pieces and left me to bleed. This is the end of me. I'm done, I'm done. The nights come so heavy, they crush me inside. I talk to the dark like it's my only guide. I hold your old letters, they cut like a knife. Every word that you wrote was a beautiful lie. My friends try to call, but their words feel so thin. They don't know the quiet that's killing me slow. Heartbreak has taken the last of my fight. I'm alone in this room with no end in sight. I remember your voice when you said I was home. You held me so close and I never felt alone. We planned out forever, we laughed in the sun. Now forever is over and I'm the only one. I gave you my everything, every last beat. You left me with nothing but empty and weak. I'm tired of fighting, I'm tired of breath. This is the end of me, nothing is left. The days all bleed together like tears on my face. I wear the same sadness in this empty space. I stare at the ceiling and count every crack. Each one is a promise that you never gave back. I'm disappointed in life for leaving me here. I'm lost like a story that ends with no cheer. The sun comes up empty, the stars don't reply. I'm alone with the end and I'm ready to die. This is the end of me, the end of who I was. Lost in the silence, covered in dust. Disappointed forever, I'm falling so slow. So lonely it kills me, nobody knows the And you said it's alright, we'll never be apart. I'll be here through it all. But the door slammed behind you, and I hit the wall. The rain on the window sounds just like your name. I whisper it softly, but nothing's the same. My coffee sits empty, my hands shake and shake. You promised forever, now I'm wide awake. You promised you'd stay, you promised you'd care. You promised the world when I needed you there. Now I'm lost in the dark with this hole in my chest. Disappointed and broken, I can't catch my breath. You promised, those words cut so deep. I'm so lonely, it aches and I can't even sleep. Alone in this house where your love used to live. You promised me everything, but you didn't give. I walk down the street, but the crowds feel so far. They laugh and they talk like they know who they are. I smile on the outside, but inside I'm gone. Your picture still sits there, I can't turn it on. The bed feels too wide and the nights feel too long. I reach for your side, but you're already gone. I'm disappointed in me for believing your lies. I'm lost like a child with tears in my eyes. You promised you'd stay, you promised you'd care. You promised the world when I needed you there. Now I'm lost in the dark with this hole in my chest. Disappointed and broken, I can't catch my breath. You promised, those words cut so deep. I'm so lonely, it aches and I can't even sleep. Alone in this house where your love used to live. You promised me everything, but you didn't give. My friends say move on, but they don't understand how one broken promise can bury a man. I talk to the mirror and ask what I did, why your love turned cold like it never existed. The days bleed together, they all look the same. I wear your old shirt just to remember your name. Heartbreak keeps whispering, you should've known. I'm alone in this sadness, completely alone. I remember the way that you held my hand tight. You said, don't you worry, we'll be alright. We danced in the kitchen, we laughed till we cried. Now those moments are ghosts and I'm dying inside. I gave you my heart, every piece that I had. You took it and left me with nothing but sad. I'm tired of pretending that I'm doing fine, when every tomorrow just hurts all the time. The clock on the wall ticks too slow and too loud. I stare at the phone, but you never call now. I'm disappointed in life for moving so slow. I'm lost in this emptiness, nowhere to go. The sun comes up empty, the stars don't shine bright. I sit in the dark and I cry every night. You took all my hope when you walked out that door. I'm alone with the pain, You promised you'd care. You promised the world, but you left me right there. Now I'm lost in the dark with this hole in my chest. Disappointed forever, I can't find my rest. You promised, those words haunt my dreams. I'm so lonely, it kills me, or so it seems. Alone in this house where your love used to live. You promised me everything, but you didn't give. You promised, I'm still here, waiting all alone. You promised. I wake up shivering, though the heat is on high. The blanket feels thin in the room's empty sky. Your side of the bed is still made up so neat, but the warmth that was there has gone cold at my feet. I reach for your hand like I did every day, but my fingers find nothing, just air cold and gray. The kettle whistles loud in this quiet I fear. I'm sitting here freezing with no one to hear. So cold here without you. The walls feel like ice and the light feels too blue. I'm lost in this chill that won't let me go. Disappointed and lonely, the hurt's all I know. So cold here, it's freezing my soul. Heartbreak keeps whispering you'll never be whole. Alone in this house where our love used to burn. Now it's so cold here and I'm waiting my turn. I walk to the window, the world looks so great. People are moving but I'm stuck in place. They smile at each other like nothing can break, but I'm holding my breath for the love you won't take. Your coat on the chair still carries your smell. I pull it around me but it's cold just as well. I'm disappointed in time for moving so slow. I'm lost and there's a winter with nowhere to go. So cold here without you. The walls feel like ice and the light feels too blue. I'm lost in this chill that won't let me go. Disappointed and lonely, the hurt's all I know. So cold here, it's freezing my soul. Heartbreak keeps whispering you'll never be whole. Alone in this house where our love used to burn. Now it's so cold here and I'm waiting my turn. The nights are the worst when the dark settles in. I talk to the silence like it's my only friend. I replay every word that you said in the end. I'll always be here, now it's all pretend. My hands shake when I eat, I forget how to taste. The food turns to nothing, just cold on my plate. I'm alone with the echo of footsteps that left. Heartbreak has frozen the love that I kept. I remember your arms, how they kept me so warm. You said we were fire, we'd weather the storm, but the fire went out Every tomorrow feels colder than before. I gave you my heart, every beat that I had. You left it outside in the rain and the sad. I'm tired of fighting this frost in my chest. I'm so cold here, I just want some rest. The days run together like ice on a pane. I wear the same sweater, it still feels your pain. I stare at our pictures, but they don't feel real. Just ghosts in the cold that I'm forced to feel. I'm disappointed in me for still hoping you'll call. I'm lost like a leaf when the first snow starts to fall. The sun comes up empty, it shines but it lies. It's so cold here forever, no matter how hard I try. So cold here, yeah, so cold here without you. The ache in my bones is the only thing true. I'm lost in this chill that won't ever let go. Disappointed forever with nowhere to go. So cold here, it's freezing my soul. I'm lonely and empty, I'm losing control. Alone in this house where our love used to burn. It's so cold here, and I'll never return. So cold here, so cold here, just me and the quiet. So cold here without you. I wake up to nothing, the room feels so still. Your clothes in the closet, but you never will. The sunlight comes in like it's trying to lie. I sit on the edge and I just wonder why. The coffee tastes bitter, it burns on my tongue. I stare at the door where you left in the sun. Every breath feels heavy like I'm under a stone. I'm lost in this quiet, completely alone. Why did you leave me here? Why did you go? Why did you break me and leave me so low? I'm disappointed and drowning in tears every night. So lonely it hurts and nothing feels right. Why did you promise when you knew you'd run? I'm lost in this sadness, I'm done, I'm undone. Alone with the echoes of words that you said. Why did you do this? Why am I dead? I walk through the city, but the streets feel too wide. People keep moving, but I'm stuck inside. Your laugh in my head plays over and over again. I smile for no reason, but the smiles just pretend. The bench where we sat still remembered your name. I sit there for hours, but it's never the same. I'm disappointed in love for feeling so fake. I'm lost like a shadow that no one will take. Why did you leave me here? Why did you go? Why did you break me and leave me so low? I'm disappointed and drowning in tears every night. So lonely it hurts and nothing feels right. Why did you promise when you knew you'd run? I'm lost in this sadness, I'm done, I'm undone. Alone with the echoes of words that you said. Why did you do this? Why am I dead? The nights pull me under, the dark is so deep. I talk to the pillow where you used to sleep. I hold your old sweater, it still smells like you, but the smell fades away like everything you do. My friends say be strong, but they don't feel the pain. They don't know the silence that drives me insane. Heartbreak keeps calling my name in the dark. I'm alone in this room with a hole in my heart. I remember your eyes when you looked into mine. You said I'll stay forever, our love will be fine. We danced in the kitchen, we planned out our days. Now those plans are just ashes and I'm left in the haze. I gave you my soul, every piece that I owned. You took it and left me here cold and alone. I'm tired of asking the stars for a sign. Why did you leave me behind? The days all run together, they bleed into one. I wear the same pain like the clothes that I've worn. I stare at our pictures till my eyes start to burn. I'm disappointed in time for making it worse. I'm lost like a letter that never got sent, alone in this world with no one to vent. The sunrise is empty, the moon doesn't care. Why did you leave me in this empty despair? Why did you leave me here? Why did you go? Why did you break everything I used to know? I'm disappointed forever, I can't find the light. So lonely and empty, I cried through the night. Why did you promise when you knew you would run? I'm lost in this darkness, I'm already done, alone with the memories that won't let me be. Why did you do this to me? Why did you? Why did you? I'm still here, waiting all alone. Why did you? Why did you? I woke up when the sun was high, but I didn't want to see the sky. I stayed under the covers instead, listening to the echoes in my head. I looked in the mirror by the door, and I don't see me there anymore. The eyes are dull, the smile is gone. I'm just a shadow waiting for the dawn. Oh, I miss who I was before the rain, before my heart got used to the pain. I miss the way I used to breathe before I had a reason to leave. Now I'm a stranger in my own skin, looking for a way to let the light back in. But it's so dark and I'm so lost. I miss who I was, no matter the cost. The phone is sitting on the floor, I don't answer people anymore. Every how are you feels like a lie, and I'm too tired to even try. I'm disappointed in the way things turned, and all the bridges that I watched get burned. I'm lonely in a crowded room, just a flower that forgot how to bloom. I remember when my heart felt light, before the world put up a fight. I used to laugh until it hurt, now I'm just face down in the dirt. You left a hole and you walked away, and it gets bigger every single day. It's not just you that I'm missing now, it's the me I lost. I don't know how. Oh, I miss who I was before the rain, before my heart got used to the pain. I miss the way I used to breathe before I had a reason to leave. like I'm so alone in this empty space, trying to remember my own face. My bones feel heavy, my spirit is thin. I'm tired of the battle I can't win. I'm lost in a forest of my own regret, with memories I haven't finished yet. I wanna go back to the start, before the world broke my tired heart. But the path is gone, the bridge is down. I'm just a ghost in a lonely town. Oh, I miss who I was before the rain, before my heart got used to the pain. I miss the way I used to breathe, before I had a reason to leave. Now I'm a stranger in my own skin, looking for a way to let the light back in. But it's so dark and I'm so lost. I miss who I was, no matter the cost. I miss who I was, I really do. The girl boy who knew what to do. Now it's just quiet, now it's just cold, a sad little story that's already told. I'm so alone, I miss who I was. The morning comes, but the sun doesn't shine. I try to stand up, but I'm falling behind. Just four bare walls looking back at me now. I wanna cry out, but I don't know how. There's a cup of coffee growing cold by the bed. There are too many memories trapped in my head. I breathe in heavy, but my lungs just ache. I'm so tired of sleeping, but I hate being awake. All the promises you made, they turned into dust. I gave you my heart, I gave you my trust. Now people are talking, but I don't hear a sound. I'm walking in circles, just staring at the ground. I expected the best, but you left me the worst. Of all of my tears, the silence hurts first. And I don't know what to do with my feel. This deep dark hurt, it's too cold, it's too real. I'm drowning in shadows, I'm sinking like a stone. I am in a crowded room, but completely alone. You broke me to pieces, you walked out the door. And now I don't know who I am anymore. Just a ghost in the chill, trapped inside my field. I look at old photos, I stare at my phone. I wait for your name, but I'm always alone. You told me forever, you told me we're fine. I guess your forever was much shorter than mine. The disappointment is a knife in my chest. I thought you were different from all of the rest. Now I'm carrying love with nowhere to go. How do I let you disappear? I just don't know. All the promises you made, they turned into dust. I gave you my heart, I gave you my trust. Now people are talking, but I don't hear a sound. I'm walking in circles, just staring at the ground. I expected the best, but you left me the worst. Of all of my tears, the silence hurts first. And I don't know what to do with my feel. This deep dark hurt, it's too cold, it's too real. I'm drowning in shadows, I'm sinking like a stone. I am in a crowded room, but completely alone. You broke me to pieces, you walked out the door. And now I don't know who I am anymore. Just a ghost in the chill, trapped inside my field. My friends always say time will heal all the pain, but my time just feels like cold, freezing rain. I don't wanna go out, I don't wanna wanna speak. Every single day feels like a long, painful week. This depression is heavy, it lives in my bones. A beautiful house, but it's no longer home. I'm so lost in the gray, I can't find the light. It's 2 in the afternoon, but it feels like the night. Can anybody see me? Am I fading away? Does anybody notice that I'm broken today? It hurts to remember, it kills to forget. The day that I loved you is my deepest regret. You took me so high, just to drop me so low. There's nowhere to hide and nowhere to go. Out the door, and now I don't know who I am anymore. Just a ghost in the chill, trapped inside my field. Just me and my field. It's quiet and it's cold. I'm out in the dark with no hand to hold. I really miss you, but I mostly miss me. How could you do this? How could you just leave? I'm just alone, lost and alone. Yeah, this is my field. Wake up alone, the clock ticks too loud. Your pillow's still there, but you're gone like a cloud. The coffee gets cold, I forget how to eat. Every shadow reminds me of your empty seat. I stare at the door, hoping you'll walk through, but the silence just whispers, it's only you. I thought we were forever, now it's all just dust. I'm still right here waiting, but you never looked back once. Left behind in this house full of ghosts, heart on the floor and nobody knows. I'm so lonely, it hurts in my bones. Disappointed and lost, just crying alone. Left behind like a song no one sings. Every breath feels heavy, every night stings. Why am I still here, holding on to the pain? You took all my light, now I'm drowning in rain. I walk through the city, but the streets feel wrong. People are laughing, I don't even belong. Your voice in my head says the words that you said. I love you forever, now it's all in my head. The photos I saved, I keep turning away. They cut like a knife on a regular day. I'm disappointed in me for still loving you so. I'm lost in the sadness, nowhere left to go. Left behind in this house full of ghosts, heart on the floor and nobody knows. I'm so lonely, it hurts in my bones. Disappointed and lost, just crying alone. dark pulls me down. I talk to the walls just to fill up the sound. My friends try to help, but they don't understand how one person leaving can break a whole man. I'm alone in the mirror, eyes tired and red. The bed feels too big and I'm half of it dead. Heartbreak keeps calling, I answer each time. I'm falling so deep, and there's no end in sight. I remember your laugh, how it filled up the room. Now it's quiet forever, just echoes and gloom. I gave you my everything, every last part. You left me with nothing but this hole in my heart. I keep asking the stars why you had to go, but they don't have answers, they just watch me below. I'm so tired of trying to pretend I'm okay, when inside I'm screaming and fading away. The days bleed together, I don't know the time. I wear the same shirt, cause it still smells like you. And I thought I'd get better, but the hurt only grows. I'm disappointed in life for moving on so slow. Lost like a child who can't find his way home, alone in this world with no one to hold. Every promise we made is now broken in two, and I'm still here loving the ghost of you. Left behind, yeah, I'm left behind in this endless ache with a broken mind. So lonely, so empty, no peace I can find. Just me and the memories playing on rewind. Left behind, please come back to me. But I know you're not coming, you're finally free. I'm still here in the dark where the lonely ones stay. Left behind forever, and that's where I'll stay. Left behind, left behind, all alone, just me, left behind. The streetlight hums outside my window, same as every night before. I left the porch light burning bright, like it could guide you to the door. But the hallway stays so quiet now, no footsteps on the wooden floor, just the clock that keeps on ticking, counting hours I can't ignore. I set 2 plates out on the table, even though I eat alone. Your favorite song is playing low, but it feels like a funeral song. No one comes home, no one turns the key. The silence here is screaming, and it's choking me. I'm lost inside these 4 walls, disappointed in the wait. Heartbreak keeps me company, but it won't stay too late. No one comes home, oh, no one comes home. I fold your sweater on the chair, the one you left behind last spring. It still smells like your cologne, but the scent is fading like everything. Friends say I should move on now, find a new place, start again. But how do you leave a home that's built on promises that end. The bed feels twice as empty when I reach across the cold side sheet. I whisper your name in the dark, but the dark just laughs at me. No one comes home, no one turns the key. The silence here is screaming, and it's choking me. I'm lost inside these four walls, disappointed in the ways heartbreak keeps me company, but it won't stay too late. No one comes home, no one comes home. Depression wraps around my shoulders like a heavy winter coat. Whispers that I'm not enough, that I'm the one who let you go. I stare at old text messages till the screen burns into my eyes. Every I love you feels like a lie that I still memorize. Why did I believe you'd come back when you walked out without a word? Why do I keep the coffee cup you used right where it always stood? I'm drowning in the lonely, and the lonely pulls me under slow. No light at the end of this tunnel, just the ache of letting go. No one comes home, the rain just taps the glass. Another night of waiting for a future that won't last. I'm disappointed in the mirror, lost in who I've become. Lonely doesn't feel like living when there's no one left to run. No one comes home, no one comes home. No one turns the key. The quiet cuts the deepest, and it's killing me. I'm tired of pretending that tomorrow things will change. So I turn the porch light off tonight and let the darkness claim. No one comes home, yeah, no one comes home. The house is breathing slower now, no footsteps on the stair. No one comes home, and I don't think they ever will. I pick up the phone at midnight, thumb hovering over your name. The screen lights up my empty face, but the call never goes through the same. I dial anyway just to hear it ring into the nothing on the line. Then I hang up before the voicemail, 'cause even that voice isn't mine. The room is full of quiet things that used to answer back. Now every word I say just falls and cracks. I talk to no one, and no one talks to me. The words pile up like snowdrifts, burying what's left of me. I'm lost inside this conversation that never starts or ends. Disappointed in the silence, lonely as the night descends. I talk to no one. Oh, walls about our fights, the way you laughed when I was wrong. They don't laugh back, they don't hold me when the memories get too strong. I whisper sorry to the pillow where your head used to lay, but the pillow stays so cold and flat, it never walks away. I rehearsed the things I should have said when you were standing here. Now they echo in my chest like something I can't clear. I talk to no one, and no one talks to me. The words pile up like snowdrifts, burying what's left of me. I'm lost inside this conversation, it never starts or ends. Disappointed in the silence, lonely as the night descends. I talk to no one, oh, I talk to no one. Depression sits across the table like a stranger I once knew. I pour my heart out anyway, but it just stares right through. I scroll through every message we sent, reading them out loud and slow. Each I love you feels like a door that slammed a long time ago. Why do I keep reaching out when there's nobody left to catch? Why does the dark feel safer than the light I can't attach? I scream into the empty air until my throat burns raw, but the air just swallows every sound and leaves me standing flat. I talk to no one, the clock ticks on alone. Another night of pouring out what no one's ever known. I'm disappointed in the mirror, lost inside my skin. Heartbreak doesn't need an answer, it just moves right in. I talk to no one. I talk to no one, and no one talks to me. The quiet wraps around my throat and refuses to set me free. I'm tired of pretending that tomorrow someone will call, so I set the phone down gently and let the darkness take it all. I talk to no one, yeah, I talk to no one. Good night to the shadows, good night to the ache. I talk to no one, and no one ever answers back. I stand by the window like I always do when the night gets too heavy to bear. The curtains are open, the sky is so clear, but the light feels cold on my skin. I used to count on that silver glow to keep me from falling apart. Now it just hangs there so far away, like it never knew my heart. The stars are all busy with somebody else, shining for people who still believe. I wave anyway, just in case they might see how alone I've come to be. Even the moon forgot me tonight, it turned its back without a sound. I'm lost in this darkness that won't let me go, disappointed in every love I found. as the empty side of the bed, alone with these tears that nobody dries. Even the moon forgot me again. I whisper your name to the quiet room, hoping the echo might answer me back. But the walls just swallow the sound I make, like they're tired of keeping track. We promised forever under that same moon, the one that now pretends I'm gone. Now forever feels like a cruel little joke that keeps playing all night long. The clock keeps ticking out seconds I waste, waiting for someone who'll never arrive. I reach for the phone, but there's no one to call, just a silence that keeps me alive. Even the moon forgot me tonight. It turned its back without a sound. I'm lost in this darkness that won't let me go, disappointed in every love I found. Heartbreak sits heavy right here on my chest, lonely as the empty side of the bed, alone with these tears that nobody dries. Even the moon forgot me again. Depression creeps in like an old gray fog, wrapping its arms around what's left of me. It tells me I'm nothing that I never was, and I'm starting to think it might be right. I scroll through the pictures we took in the dark. Every smile feels like a knife in my side. All those nights we said we never let go, now they're just ghosts I can't hide. Why does the whole world keep spinning away while I stay stuck in this room? Why did you leave me so easy to forget, like I was never even true? I scream at the sky till my voice gives out, but the sky doesn't care what I say. Even the moon forgot me tonight, and it feels like it's always been this way. Even the moon forgot me tonight. Its light is nowhere to be found. I'm disappointed in the mirror, staring back, lost in a face I don't recognize now. Lonely doesn't feel like a word anymore. It feels like the only thing I've got, alone in this house with the lights turned low. Even the moon forgot me. Yeah, even the moon forgot me tonight. To the silence, good night to the sky. Even the moon forgot me. And tomorrow the dark will still be mine. The coffee's cold on the table, the chair across from me is bare. I've been staring at the front door like I'd find an answer there. But the shadows just get longer and the sun begins to set. I'm tangled in the memories that I haven't finished yet. And I stopped waiting for the phone to ring. I stopped waiting for the spring. I stopped looking for a reason to smile. I haven't felt like me in a long, long while. The world is moving fast and loud, but I'm just a ghost inside a crowd. I stopped waiting for the hurt to end. I stopped looking for a friend. They tell me time is like a bandage, that the bleeding eventually stops. But I'm still drowning in the middle of a sea of heavy drops. It's the silence that is loudest. It's the empty space in the hall. I'm tired of reaching out my hand and hitting a brick wall. I'm lost in my own hallway. I don't recognize the skin I'm in. Every day feels like a battle that I wasn't meant to win. I'm disappointed in the promise of a life that turned to gray. I'm just a piece of paper. The wind is blowing far away. And I stopped waiting for the phone to ring. I stopped waiting for the spring. I stopped looking for a reason to smile. I haven't felt like me in a long, long while. The world is moving fast and loud, but I'm just a ghost inside a crowd. I stopped waiting for the hurt to end. I stopped looking for a friend. Is there a place for the broken? Is there a room for the lost? I gave everything I had away, but I couldn't pay the cost. And now I'm standing in the freezing rain, and I don't even feel the cold. Just a sad and lonely story that will never quite be told. My heart is like a window with the glass all cracked and thin. I keep the curtains closed tight so the light won't wander in, because the light just shows the dust and the things that used to be. I'm getting used to living with this version of me. And I stopped waiting for the phone to ring. I stopped waiting for the spring. I stopped looking for a reason to smile. I haven't felt like me in a long, long while. The world is moving fast and loud, but I'm just a ghost inside a crowd. I stopped waiting for the hurt to end. I stopped looking for a friend. I'm not waiting anymore. I've locked the dead boy